That photo. That photo. You know the one, where Donald Trump is just standing there, vapid, aloof, while a man has collapsed beside him in the Oval Office. That photo. A picture says 1,000 words. But this one just screams one to me. Lame. A lame president. A lame duck. When I saw that image, I was taken back to another photo. George W. Bush looking out the window of Air Force One, taking in the destruction of Hurricane Katrina. That was August 31st, 2005, near where we are now in Trump's second term. Both moments captured something rare. The exact instant when power looks powerless. For Bush, that photo was the beginning of the end. His approval ratings plummeted. The myth of the compassionate conservative collapsed. And by the 2006 midterms, the Republicans were wiped out, losing both the House and the Senate. And when he finally left office, he handed the country not just 2 wars, but the wreckage of the 2008 financial crisis, the greatest economic collapse since the Great Depression. The term lame duck has a kind of strange poetry to it. You know, it's supposed to describe the twilight of a presidency, the period after the people have already moved on, when the authority remains but the aura is gone. And some presidents handle that twilight with humility. Just sit back and take it in. Others still tug at it to the best of their ability. I mean, Obama tried that. In his second term, he tried to finish the job he thought history handed him. He pushed executive actions on climate, like the Paris Agreement, which, Trump left when he took office, raised the minimum wage for federal contractors, expanded overtime eligibility, and advanced criminal justice reforms. With Congress gridlocked, he leaned on executive authority to defend immigrants through DACA and DAPA and pursued diplomatic breakthroughs like the Iran nuclear deal, which of course Trump destroyed when he took office, leading Iran to even more nuclear capability than when Obama started it. But that's for another video. Yeesh. But the nation had already shifted its gaze. To Clinton, to Sanders, to Trump versus the entire Republican establishment. The world had moved on. Sometimes, though, a lame duck presidency becomes something darker. A period of drift, denial, or collapse. Nixon, Bush, and now it seems Trump. That photo, the frozen symbol of detachment, that signals the beginning of the end. Bush on Air Force One watching over a drowning city, Trump blank-faced beside a fallen man. That photo. Soon, very soon, you are going to start to hear, I never really supported the guy. From the neighbors, the co-workers, the politicians who suddenly had their doubts all along. It happens every time. We saw it after Bush. When Iraq was exposed as a lie, when New Orleans drowned, when Wall Street imploded, suddenly no one had voted for him. Everyone had been skeptical. Everyone had just been trying to give him a chance. And it's happening again. Because, for so many of us, we already knew that Trump's second term was always going to be like this. The tariffs that were supposed to punish China punished your grocery bill instead. We knew. ICE agents rounding up citizens who looked illegal. We knew. The alliance is shifting not toward the common worker, but toward the billionaire, the oligarch, the strongman. We knew. Another great populist crusade with the people holding the bag. And soon, we will enter the stage of denial. The, I never said I liked him. The, he went too far. The, I only like some of his policies, not the man. Now here's what I want to ask you. Do we accept these late conversions? Do we say welcome back and move on? Or do we ask something harder? An apology, a reckoning, a public acknowledgement of the harm done by supporting him, by voting for him, many times, twice. I don't know, there's a part of me that simply wants to let it go, say it's okay, instant forgiveness. In the end, I'm glad you saw the truth many of us could see. Character was always destiny with Trump, so yeah, you didn't see it then, at least you see it now, it's all good. But I want to hear you say you were wrong, say you were duped, say you're sorry. The road to Damascus isn't paved smoothly. Paul didn't just wake up enlightened. He was struck blind, confronted by the truth, and he asked for forgiveness. That's the part people forget. Seeing the light meant admitting the darkness he'd lived in first. Democracy can't survive on vengeance, no. But you know what? It can't survive on amnesia either.